Today I'm here to talk about Barack Obama and the fact that he can't keep his own story straight. About 2 weeks ago, in a question about high gas prices, Barack Obama responded that gas prices aren't troublesome when they're high. The problem is only the speed at which they rise, thereby implying that, well, high gasoline prices are good. In fact, the keystone of Barack Obama's energy policy is that increasing supply won't help the situation to drive down the price of our motor fuels, and that basically what we need to do is cut demand. Well, guess what? Here comes the flip-flopping. Today there was an interesting exchange, which I saw on the television, in which John McCain gave an energy policy speech, and what he basically said is, we do have a supply problem. This is essentially the position now that McCain's taking. His position is to increase supply, which I agree with, that we need to get rid of the barriers to drilling for oil, get rid of the barriers to digging for coal, and get rid of the barriers to standing up nuclear power plants. Increase the supply of energy and the price will drop. And oh, by the way, all these things are doable and accomplishable in anywhere from 1 to 5 years. So there really isn't a problem there with increasing supply. Now, what was Barack Obama's knee-jerk response to John McCain's energy policy proposal? He called drilling for more oil, mining for more coal, and building more nuclear power plants a gimmick, a quick fix that basically wouldn't work. And then he presented his solution to higher gas prices and relieving the people's pain. And it was this: we're going to tax our way to relief and tax our way to prosperity. He will A, impose additional taxes on oil companies and energy companies. And then B, he will issue a new round of economic stimulus checks, a la these $600, $1,200 checks that went out a couple months back. And these checks are going to be used by the folks to relieve the price of fuel. Well, now, wait a minute. 2 weeks ago, the price of fuel needed to rise to cut demand because increasing supply doesn't work in Obama's mind. But today, he's going to hand out money to people to relieve the pressure put on their budgets by high fuel prices. This is stimulating demand. This is increasing our addiction, our so-called addiction on foreign oil that the Democrats talk about, and it would have the exact opposite effect of reducing demand by increasing prices. He can't even get his story straight. Nevertheless, I'm going to sign off now and come back with more on this energy stuff and the reason why we have to drill here, drill now, dig here, dig now, and why we could all pay less for our energy. And oh, by the way, if we're going to have electric cars and have this great utopia where we don't use foreign oil, well then, folks, we better start digging the coal and building the nuclear plants. Because when people start plugging in all those cars, the electricity is going to have to come from somewhere. And with that, I'm going to power up my TV and use some electricity. This is Mark Hamilton for The Wright Report, signing off.